Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Rizundu and today we are doing a project pan update. I'm a few days, maybe a week late, but we're here. School holidays are over and I've got time alone. My little notebook, I think I've done pretty all right. I mean, we're only in month 2, so it's not going to be like a ton of empties. But I think I'm making progress. I think I'm doing really well. So I'm just gonna go in the order that I have everything written down. So first up is my 4th Ray Beauty Primer. It's a face milk. It's like skincare, but I use it like a hydrating primer. It's really lightweight on the skin. So I have oily skin, but I still love hydration. This is really lightweight, but hydrating. So this is the strawberry face milk. And here is my update. I've decided not to do weighing anymore. So I'm doing as much visual as I can, and then some things like mascaras, it just ends when it ends. But here I have done a marking, and so I've done pretty well with this one. There was one that I misplaced, which I'll let you know that I should have finished that I didn't. So I have been using this one probably the most, which is surprising being that I'm still in summertime. But I do really enjoy this product. Next is my One Size primer. This is the Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn primer, and I didn't have a marking before, but I've done my first marking today because I can finally push it down. I wasn't able to push it down before. I'd only used it a few times before entering it into the project. Because it's still summer and still hot, I wanted to bring this one in and get some good use out of it. So this is where we are. I would say I've used a little bit, but now I'm at a point where I can push it down. So this is kind of where I'm starting it, but it was probably up there when I first started, just to let you know. I don't know if I'll finish this because we're going into winter. Maybe I'll bring it back in after winter to see if I can finish this within the year. But right now, I'm going to really try and focus on maybe getting it halfway. I think that would be really good because it's a big product. My Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm wearing everything Project Pan today, so I'll let you know what is actually on my face. And today I'm wearing this foundation. This is in the shade 2 Neutral. It leans yellow though. It leans very yellow, the neutrals. So this is where I've marked it for the first time today. I just kind of, did that. And that's kind of where it's naturally going to. So here is the marking. I have been using this a lot, so if I had to guess, it was maybe up there. Because I only use like maybe a pump and a half. I don't use a lot of product because I think this looks pretty with less product. I feel like this can get cakey if you use too much of it. But this is where I'm kind of starting it because I forgot to measure it before, if I'm honest. I have in here that I haven't written in here, I was trying to finish this little primer. I can see in the light, there's just a couple of uses left. There's a little bit up there, a little bit down there. I'm using this one today. I don't know why I actually lost it. I didn't know where it was and then I found it. So this will be empty very, very, very soon. It's just not empty right now. So 1 or 2 uses. 100% next update, this will be empty. I promise you. I promise. So my MCO Beauty Cheek Tint, I can't really see. I can't see through the packaging. So this one I've been using a lot on my cheeks. You can use it on your lips, but I tend to just use it as a blush. It's not the blush I'm wearing today, but I've been using it a lot and it's full of air, so I cannot tell where it is. But I feel confident I can finish this because I had used it a lot prior to bringing it in. So I got no idea where it is, but it's not too far away. I just realized I've only got one light on. Let me just put the other light on. It should be better. I should have more focused lighting. Okay, moving on. My MCO Beauty wand, I also cannot measure. However, this feels like it's almost empty. The sponge disintegrated and then it exploded, but I have cleaned it. And I used as much product as I could and I've locked it. So we're pretty good now. We're not going to be damaged for future uses. But this is the same situation. It's full of air. But I feel when I use it, I have to really squeeze it out. So I feel like this is nearing the end of its life. So that's really exciting. My Natasha Denona Love Cheek, that is what I'm wearing today. I'm not wearing the highlighter. I haven't really been wearing the highlighter because I feel like this is enough. Like it looks Stunning. I don't put any powder over it. I've been using this a lot. This is such a beautiful summery shade and I've been really enjoying it. I've had it for too long, so I want to enjoy it and use it as much as I can. It looks really gross because I get my sponge and I like twist it to get the product off because it's kind of like a moussey putty. It's a weird one to describe. It's a cream, but it's stiff, but it's moussey. I don't know how to describe it. So that's kind of how I apply it, and then I go like that. So that's why it looks really gross, because of the way that I use it. But it's not something that you can easily clean because of the texture. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? I really enjoy it and I've been getting a lot of use out of it. My Kosas concealer, I've had it standing up and I've done the best that I can to estimate where it is. It's very hard. I've really tried to put it up to the light. I feel like it's there. That's what my guess is. That's my guess. So that's what we're going with. I use this every day. I'm wearing it today and I really want to finish this. I've had it for too long. And I want to use up some concealers this year. That is a big goal of mine. Concealers and foundations, I have too many. I want to use as many as I can this year. That is the biggest goal for me, because they just don't last like powder products do, as we all know. So that is doing really well. We're getting there. Kevyn Aucoin palette over here. This one I haven't used that much. I am wearing the citrine eyeshadow today with the bronzer or contour just in the crease. That's all I'm wearing today, and it's very pretty, isn't it? Because it's kind of like a duochrome, multi-chrome. So that's probably my favorite. That's my second favorite. That's my third favorite. I use that all the time, but I've said it previously in my intro, I don't use these two really. This one's really muddy and I don't like blue. So everything bar these two I have been using. These two probably the least. I've been using a lot of cream products in summer actually, so that's the main reason. And I've been really focusing on my cream bronzers more so than this. I think this is going to suit me better in winter. I'm feeling like it's a little bit muddy on me right now, but we can't be winners for everything every month. Next one is my Caliray Mascara. Still going. She never dies. I'm wearing this one today. It never dies. Granted, I've been using also the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye if I want a regular mascara, because this is tubing. So I have been alternating. I haven't been using this one exclusively, but it doesn't die. So another month, see how she goes. My Ulta 3 powder I have been loving. I've been using it with my powder puff. This is a pressed translucent powder. And I feel like I'm very close to hitting pan right in the middle here. Because this is a powder I have previously loved. And then I was like, I just want to use it up. I've had it for a long time. So this was not brand new coming in. This has been loved. And I think I'm very close to pan. You can see the grit coming through. So fingers and toes for next month. We'll have pan. And I'm just going to like destroy this powder. Hopefully very quickly. Because I've been really enjoying using that all over my face. I love that powder. It's like $10 from a chemist, a local chemist. It's Australian, and it is such a good powder if you want a nice affordable powder. But it is white, so if you're darker than me, keep that in mind. Colourpop I can never say it. Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. This is the one in chiffon. I haven't used it that much, I'll be honest. I could use a little bit right now, but I don't really have a brush on hand. I could use my finger, so I think this would be pretty on top. It's kind of like my eyeshadow actually. Just the tiniest bit. Oh, that's pretty. I haven't really used it, I'll be honest. I don't think there's an update on that. I'm not a huge highlighter person, and if I feel like my blush gives me enough glow, I don't use anything else. But I feel like this is something I can finish. It's such a small little pan. It's very shallow. It's very easy to hit pan on these things. So it is something I would like to finish because it's a beautiful product. I could even try and use it on my eyes. I think that would be a good idea. My Kevyn Aucoin lip liner. I love her with all my heart. This is in the shade Divine. and I've been using it a lot. So I'll show you in the photo. I don't know how well you'll be able to see the difference because it's a lip liner, but I think over time you'll be able to tell a difference, but in the first update maybe not. But I have been using it a lot. My Bite Beauty lipstick, this is the one I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing it with the Charlotte Tilbury liner. It was a better fit. And this is where we're at. I've been wearing, I would say in the month I've maybe worn it 4 or 5 times, maybe once a week. I haven't been wearing as much makeup lately. I haven't been working as much, haven't been socializing as much. But when I am wearing makeup, I'm really trying to use my project pan. So you might see a difference in the pictures, but I'm not confident you will. My by Beauty Bay lip gloss is probably my most used lip product in the month. I have set it down and I've managed to get a good line there. So we're at halfway. I thought I was lower than that, but when you take this out, it does make it go lower. So, but that's accurate. That is very accurate. And I thought I was almost done, but I'm actually only halfway. So I definitely got humbled then. My e.l.f. lip gloss is probably my least used of the month because of the color. It's a little bit more, I think I'll use this more in autumn and winter. It is a lip gloss, but it still gives quite a tint. I love it. It's a beautiful product. But I just have been leaning to more towards those pinky tones while we're still in summer, enjoying that kind of like colorful, bright sunshine kind of vibe. My Glow Recipe lip balm, not so good. It's slowly dying. I need to put this in my handbag. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go put it in my handbag. It's a good top-up lipstick. It's got a nice pinky tone, so I can't wear it to bed because of its pinkiness. But this will be a very good handbag item, so I'm going to pop that aside so I get good use out of it. I'm more likely to use it if it's in my handbag. I admit I haven't been using this eyebrow as much. I have been using the Clear Brow Gel, the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. So I've been using that. So I don't know if it's in the project. If it's not, I'm going to add that in because I've been using that a lot. And this one I just forgot about. I forgot about that one, so I'm going to add it in. I'm pretty sure it's in. Next one is my Huda Beauty Tantour. I've been using this a lot. It's my bronzer for today because it is a contour, but it's got enough warmth in it for me to use like a bronzer. And I feel like I'm doing really well. I've been using this a lot and I'm feeling it get deeper. It's very hard to see on camera though. I don't think you can really see a dip on the camera or the photo. I don't think we'll really notice that difference until I hit pan, but just so you know that I have been using it and loving it. Next is my Kaleidos palette, the Charisma palette. All I have left is this little contour and it is getting better. It's getting bigger and it's opening up more. You can really see in the center. So I'm going to focus on doing side pan here, and then using one side and then using one side. I think that's how I'm going to plan that out and just hopefully finish this really soon. It's been well loved. I've loved using it, but I'm done. I'm ready to move on. And then lastly of makeup, and then I have 3 perfumes, I think. I have my empty palette or magnetic palette that I use for all my singles that I have excess of, and then when I finish one I replace it with another single, just so you know my process. It's not like I'm just finishing this and I'm done. Every time I finish a product I take it out and put a new one in. So I've recently finished a bronzer, so this is my new Project Pan bronzer that I have in here, and highlighter, eyeshadows, blush. So I've got a full face palette, so if I travel I tend to take something like this, or if I'm in a rush, or if I don't care what makeup I have, I'm just doing it quickly, I tend to just reach for this. It's super easy, everything's there. I've got cool tones, warm tones, shimmers, mattes, everything there. And I'm doing really well. I haven't hit any new pans. I always say that I'm very close to hitting pan on these, but I still haven't done it. And this just gets bigger and bigger, but otherwise it's something that I'm just consistently using and enjoy. So that is going to always be in the project. And then I have lastly my, oh my god, my perfumes. So I have 3 that I'm trying to finish up because they're low. The first one is the DS and Durga Rose Atlantic. This has really just become one of my most favorite fragrances. I feel like they discontinued this. I can't see it at Mecca anymore. Maybe online, but it's one of their best fragrances. It's like a juicy, like a very juicy tart citrus, but then it's salty water and rose. So I feel like it doesn't smell like rose as you think in your mind. It's definitely more of a summer salty. It's the perfect summer fragrance. And I'll be sad when this is finished, but I've been really enjoying it this summer, and I'm going to finish it because this is a summer fragrance and I don't need to hold on to it for another whole year. So as much as I love it, I'm just going to use it. And that's where I'm at. I haven't measured it because I feel like next month it might be gone. The next one is Malin Goetz Dark Rum. This one's a little bit more full. This is a 100 ml bottle as opposed to a 50 ml. So this here doesn't look like much, but it is still quite a bit. I'd say it's like 20 ml, 20 to 30 mils. So I've still got a bit to go with this, but this is a really nice summer fragrance too. It's fruity, but it's unisex. It doesn't smell feminine. It's really, really nice. And then lastly, I have the Byredo Bal Afrique, which I'm using on the days where it's not so hot, because this is not a summer fragrance. Some people describe this as fresh. I don't get that vibe at all. To me, it's very spicy, maybe a little bit of citrus in there. But this is definitely more when it's not hot or if I'm going out. I've been wearing that. But that's very close to being done as well. So they're still going because I am alternating between them. But my goal is to have those 3 done and always have a perfume in rotation that I want to just have a more manageable collection. I love having a big collection though. I love that. But that is everything, guys. That's my update. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we'll see some really nice progress by next month as well. I'm excited. I'm still very motivated. I love doing Project Pan. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.